Hey, what's going on, guys? So we got Boss 3, Tamar, and man, wait till you see this tricky stuff that my buddy Creotic, which is I'm collabing with. He's here. Yeah, we came up with some sneaky stuff. So
Yeah, talk about that, huh?
yeah, for sure. We're gonna get into that here in a second. Let me do one last little upgrade to maybe make this a little better. So I don't know if you guys have seen this, um, but an easy way to get these ascension, elemental ascension stuff is either your chest piece or your gloves, and then you go to flat, because I mean, pretty much you shouldn't be using any of this, you know. So this is all pretty much garbage. But I just go in here, and this is easy stuff I could just get rid of. And then, because Ogok heals off of attack also, healing allies hit by 150% of attack and 1200% of enlightenment. So, this little bit of attack that I can ascend will help. I mean, it ain't much, but trying to squeeze every little bit out of here we can.
That's like dipping your pinky in fucking honey. For a small bite, but anyway.
Alright, so we'll get into the builds after this, but we just ran this and we got, what was it? 200 and
13.
213 million. And this don't have Lothair in it. We got two supports, just three damage dealers.
Now wait till they see how we've got this team set up. That is a tricky business, but it worked.
Man, I don't think anybody has done this.
I mean, dude. But if you think about it, right? Like it's like the resistance, and you have to get enlightenment, attack, and defensive
Crit
stats.
rate, and, yeah, everything.
Yeah, it's kind of a lot of stats just to prioritize.
But don't worry, guys. It's gonna be easy. We'll break it down. It's not bad. It was a bit overwhelming to think about it, but once you start doing it,
Mm.
it comes together real nice.
Well, I wouldn't say it was overwhelming. It was just the thought of it that it might not work. You're putting all of the effort into building a character and according to a way, and you're just experimenting at this point.
Yeah,
And for it just to it made sense, but we weren't sure about it, so we had to test that out.
yeah, definitely was a theory crafting on that one.
New discovery. Hmm. Look at that damage.
Yeah, it's not bad. Not bad. I mean,
Not
he
bad
is
at
up
all.
there.
He's actually popping off. like
Yeah, I
crazy.
think he's doing better than that first run.
He's doing much better than he did before. But it's RNG based. But I think when he's doing better, the well, what is that other girl's name again? The one on the left hand side. Well,
Redheaded girl.
she's doing a little bit worse than she did before. So I think if you get a smooth run out of it, you might hit the 220. Wait, they might pop off here. Oh, not in time.
I mean, it was better than the last one. I got a little jump into it. I don't think she's set up right. She should be like doing that poison cloud, and then Twitch should come in and hit with the poison. But he's going first, and then she's going
No,
kind of
but she did
backwards.
better. She hit for almost 200 and 240, and now she's only at 170. So something is RNG based in that. Because like I said, Twitch's damage went up and hers went down. And like the third guy, he was like at 180, I think. But like I said before, if you do a simulation run, then it
Yeah,
probably hit the
I'm
mark.
I'm I'm gonna change so she goes and then he goes. Maybe one of them got stunned or something that I didn't notice.
Well, she has to go first before Twitch because
Right, but
she applies the mark and
right,
then
but see,
Twitch
she's not.
applies the poisons.
Right, but somehow they got switched.
Yeah, so the damage could be a little bit better. I think that's where she lost the damage. Oh, but we're doing better. We had 213.
216, not bad.
Yeah, I think 220 is possible. Because if I think about it, if he enhances the speed, that
Yeah,
top
see,
guy, and he
she's
misses only once, if he misses once, then the rotation will fall. They will have their ultimates just before the 200 million mark, and it will pop off there, and then the damage will skyrocket anyway.
she must have got stunned, or that point oh .03 rune. This may have messed it up. I think it was just a fluke. All right, let's try that. We're just gonna
Hmm.
do a simulator.
214.
Try another one. I mean, we got
um,
26.
wait, set it back. Like you said, it might be a fluke. So set the
I
timing
mean,
back
all
to
I,
what it was.
all I
Because
did was make her faster. I don't think that's gonna really do anything.
I mean, we might as well just experiment while we're at it. Why not? Or make her 11.7. Let's see how that does. Come on. I know it's possible. The 220,
220,
it's
220
possible.
sounds good. 215.
You're getting there.
Yeah, I think we're pushing it because this has been pretty close. I don't think we're gonna get 5 more million.
Well, I think we are, but it's a you're gonna have to do quite a bit of comet simulation things. I'd hold off with this team for now and see how many tries you've got left. Maybe you can go for the best one later on.
So don't
But I
even
don't know.
save it.
It's your choice. If you want to keep that, then it's fine. I
I mean,
mean, I would have kept it.
I do. I wouldn't mind getting talents for Vizic and maybe Durango. And I could probably push it higher.
I think
Yeah,
Durango is the way to go.
I think both of them because Vizic's got that where he can go faster. He gets more. He's gonna heal better, and he's gonna go faster.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that might work.
And then Durango,
Increase the
which,
duration of the
well,
poison.
but he's not even. I don't even
Well,
want him.
he's gonna get a 30% increase in poison damage. I mean, that's kind of good.
Yeah, I mean we could try it, see what happens.
I mean,
But
his poison should come, while his damage should come from somewhere. So he's still doing poison damage.
right, but Twitch is the main poison dealer.
Yeah, exactly. But if you can get a little bit more damage out of that other dude, then why not?
Yeah, 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 yeah. I'll farm his stuff for masteries and physics
And I
like
mean,
tonight.
if this event comes around again or something, and you want to use a poison team, you know they're up to date.
Yeah. All right, guys. So as you see, this team did it, and we are gonna explain how. Because we don't have really any resistance on a little bit here. Not much here at all. And you've seen, I don't. I mean, they may have gotten stunned once here or there, but I didn't even notice it. But the reason for that is maybe you guys have seen some other videos on where you can share the adjacent allies. You could share the resistance with whoever's next to them. So we built Ogok here with almost 500 resistance, right? And then we're gonna use this aura, which is another 40. So that's like 540, and that gives 20% of that to everybody, which is I don't know, 100 and something. But we went. Cryotic had an idea to put another guy in there to do the same thing. Yeah. So and and man, it works. It work. I didn't think it was gonna work, but yeah, it works. So we built him with 500 resistance, and he also gets the 40 from this, and so they are both given 20% of that, and so Vizik's given 20% to Ogok, and then it's as you see, it's just crazy. It's just crazy. So you build
Yeah,
these
so
two.
they're basically buffing each other with 40 resistance, 40, and I mean that's crazy, dude.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, it's ridiculous. So you don't even have to build these guys with resistance. This boss is just gonna, I guess, 3% you and stun you
and I mean,
if
the only reason you have that resistance on that other dude is because there was actually no other artifact that we could use. What that ruin that we can use, which will help him, and that's basically the base one that we found,
oh yeah,
and
with
it
the
had resistance as a main stat. So yeah,
oh
we
yeah,
would have built him somewhat different, but in any way,
yeah,
that's
probably
one
more
of those
damage.
things. And also another thing that we can actually, if you go to that lady, you said no, it's not the lady. What is that top dude? The left one, top one. Yeah, that one. Okay, so he's got that 260 accuracy on it. So what we did was we wanted to boost up his damage just a little bit, and you will see we've got one mythical artifact on him which works with that accuracy as well. So if you land up with building these characters and they have a lot of accuracy on them, it will be good to use this magic crystal refinement because it boosts 300% of the accuracy and converts it into attack, which is like plus if you're using a team full of poisons or anything else, it will add the 50 extra to it. So that's basically 210 accuracy and it will add 930 attack to any of your guys if that's the case. So you can also work off that. So you can apply a set and then put one of these equipments on them just to get a little bit extra attack out of it. Just you see, just to boost the damage because we all know we don't have all of the gear for these champions. So it's just something to keep in mind.
Yeah,
But anyway,
we definitely experimented a while. And so we put the witch's remains on. What is her name, anyways? Vicana. Okay. So we first put it on Vicana, and she only has a one hitter.
it sounds
So it,
weird that name.
so it it wasn't really working, and Durango was barely doing more damage than her. So I seen that Durango has a three hitter, so we just switched their builds. So we made her more of a damage dealer and him more of a support, and it worked out great. And he was still keeping up, doing
Okay, and
great.
another thing that we can display, where's the accuracy on this guy coming from?
From Durango, from the
Yeah,
witch's remains.
it just remains, but he's got like that's only like 96.
Well, I mean,
So
he's
if we
got.
take off, just take off all the accuracy stuff, just remove that once. We're gonna prove a point to these guys that witches remains doesn't need accuracy to hit apply the
Oh,
defense penalty.
yeah, I see what you're saying. Um,
Anything
well,
with
we'll.
resistance, we're just gonna show it. It still applies because I see many guys they and like Sen also said it's like they built all of these characters with accuracy when they're using witches remains, but you don't need it. You don't need it. If
No.
you have a multi-hit hero, you have a chance to apply that. Say he hits 3 times like the Rango does, he has 3 times chance to place the defense penalty. So you don't need accuracy with it.
Yeah, right, right. You don't. Well, we'll do that experiment, but so let me go over these builds real quick. So we got him in the Brotherhood set to give everybody damage, witches remains. Got him with, I mean, a little bit of accuracy anyways, and a little bit of resistance. But I really went for skill haste with him, and in the skill timings, he's just on default to go as fast as possible, and to give him crit rate because in his battle skill, each time he recharges the hero's ultimate energy by 5% from each critical hit. So he is like going fast, and he'll keep that witch's remains up a lot of the time. And Twitch is the main damage dealer. He's got 213 accuracy because we get, affinity bonus of 50 from everybody is the same affinity. And we got just as much enlightenment as possible for his damage and some attack. We got him in this Platinum Knight set for the enlightenment and the fan up here. Seems to work. I didn't test anything else out really. Ogok is in 2 sets. One is the Power of Tides, and one is the Puppeteers to give accuracy and resistance, and the other one gives enlightenment and resistance. So enlightenment helps him heal. Vicana, we went also with the Platinum Knight set and gave her a little bit more damage everywhere we could. We gave her a bunch of attack to give to Whisk or Twitch and the rest of the guys with the platinum with the organ. And Visik, as you've seen, we went high resist, high accuracy to land his attack penalty 2. And I don't know if you guys notice, if you have 2 different guys that have attack penalty on their battle skill, they seem to automatically rotate. And so they have that attack penalty up the whole fight. Alright, so anyways, we wanted to test out the no accuracy. So we're just going to take off anything that has accuracy, remove, remove. That's all I can do.
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright,
And you
now
can check
he's
the boss's resistance. Go show them the boss's resistance, right? It's at 240 or 260. So his accuracy is way below that. And now we're going to test the theory of you need accuracy for witches remains.
yeah, so his accuracy is 146, and even with this, the 50, he's still not even near what needs. And you're gonna see he's gonna land this. See? Right
There you
there.
go. And let's wait again. Maybe they think it's a fluke, but it's not. And he's going to go again.
There it is
There,
again.
there it is again.
So you do not need accuracy for the witches of remains. So that'll help your builds out. Alright guys, other than that, thanks so much for watching, and we will catch you in the next one.